Welcome to Commodore Countdown. I'm Alexa Galloway along here with Varun Raghupathi. The Falmouth Commodores are facing the Wareham Gateman at Spillane Field today. Tonight's starting pitcher for Falmouth is Alex Young from Texas Christian University. He's a 1.50 ERA and he's 2-0. Varun, how has he been so effective lately?
He's been throwing one of the hardest fastballs on this Falmouth team. When you look at the Commodore starters, Casey Mulholland, Ryan Mosley, Matt Hall, Kevin McKenna, and Alex Young, he's the one who sticks out because he's consistently tossing it 91, 92, 93 miles an hour. That's something that these Cape Cod batters aren't really used to. They think they have to wait until the bullpen to see the guys who can really throw it hard. But Young comes right at him with the fastball. And the other thing he does really well is he pitches inside to both lefties and righties, but he throws them for strikes. Doesn't hit batters as often as some other pitchers on this team. So he's able to get the ball over the plate, go at batters, and as a result, he has 7 strikeouts to just 2 walks through his first 2 starts for Falmouth.
Now, our other broadcaster, David Lauterbach, found out that our lucky number for Falmouth is 7. Varun, what does that mean for the Commodores?
That means that if Falmouth wins 7 games before Bourne wins 5, which is the Braves' magic number, then Falmouth has clinched the Western Division title. Now, it's not necessarily a thing where Falmouth needs to catch up to Bourne to have a good position in the playoffs because they are second in the West and they have a legitimate shot to lock up that number 2 seed. So Bourne is a team that's been winning consistently in the regular season. To be honest, this isn't really something Falmouth should be worried about right this second because if the Braves keep winning along with the Commodores, then it's still going to be a 2-game lead as it is right now for Bourne. However, Falmouth should be focused on winning these ball games late in the year to get at least the number 2, and if the 1 comes, then it does, and that just makes things better come playoff time.
Now to get the Gateman perspective, I spoke with broadcaster Mike Monaco. Now, Mike, the Commodores have Alex Young going for them tonight. What is the Gateman pitching going to look like?
Yeah, it's a good pitching matchup today. The Gatemen are throwing Sean Adler, and he just got here on Wednesday. There have been a lot of starting pitchers coming and going for Wareham this summer, and Adler's kind of the next in line. They just brought him in, and we'll see how he does. He's been at USC for 2 seasons, mostly used out of the bullpen there, but he gets the start today. There's no innings limit. There's no pitch limit on him, so it's basically see if he can continue to give the Gatemen good starting pitching because they've got a lot of great outings the last 10 games or so.
Now, besides the pitching, what needs to be the focus for the Gatemen to beat the Commodores tonight?
It's got to be the offense. It's just gone so quiet recently. 2 runs yesterday against Harwich, and it seems it's about 1 or 2 runs a game recently. And it's weird because these bats are really good. And even yesterday, they made a lot of good contact. They racked up some hits, but a lot of times they're just hitting it right at people. You do feel like soon they'll be snapping out of this because the bats are too good on this team to stay quiet for this long.
Well, we heard the Gateman side. Varun, what do the Commodores need to focus on tonight to get the win, besides the pitching?
It's got to be cutting down on the errors. You look at the Katuitt game yesterday, Falmouth lost 4-2, but only 1 of the Kettleers' runs were earned. It was 3 unearned runs thanks to 3 Falmouth errors. Now, at this field, Spillane Field, the one noticeable distinction is that the infield is made of stone dust, which means it could be tough for these infielders that haven't really played on a field like this before. So maybe we might see more errors from these Falmouth players. However, they do need to cut down. You look at Casey Mulholland, the pitcher in particular. He's given up 10 runs in his last 2 starts, but get this, only 4 of them were earned. Now you go to Alex Young, a guy who's done really well. No pitcher can put up great numbers like he has without a solid defense behind him. And if Falmouth continues to struggle in the field, it could be a long night here in Wareham.
We'll see how it all plays out. Game time set at 7 o'clock, audio pregame at 6:45 on Ustream, so stick around and join us.